I know this is a subject that we usually do not talk about. Domestic violence in the black community. It has gotten so bad. I've seen 3 cases alone that involve brothers and sisters. A brother killing his sister. I know family members have been killing family members since the beginning of time, Cain and Abel, as you say. But it has gotten out of hand and we're not paying attention to it. I am calling on the sisterhood. There's a sisterhood thing going on TikTok. And I'm calling on all of you that hear my voice that we have to get together and find a solution for this. Because one person can't take one idea and fix all of this. We all have to come together as a village from all over the United States and come together, because the main life that's being lost right now is ours. And we're not paying attention to that. Because if all of us are gone, there will be no more black men. So we need to come together. All of this, I'm getting me a passport going overseas, we'll just go. Because we know that you aren't strong enough to be part of this fight. So please go. And for all the ones who hating on women because women aren't saying anything to you, you can't get the women you see bouncing their booties on the videos. They don't want you. Get someone that wants you. Stop looking at that as your all get out. Because 9 out of 10 times, they don't want you. 9 out of 10 times, they just want your money. Or your honey. Things have changed. Back in the day, yes, black woman meant falling in love. Black woman meant respect. And because of the social media and the rap songs that are allowed to be played on the radio, things have changed. And I don't just mean WP. I think that's the name, WAP. I don't mean just that. I don't mean WAP. I mean all the videos before WAP. All the videos before that. They were sexually deviant and called women bees and whores. And we have to get out of calling each other that. This has gotten to a point where that's my bee and you my bee, and no. We need to change that. And we have to change all of it. And I know we took the N word and made it our own so they couldn't, have any power with it. But has it changed? Is it less powerful? Is it less hurting? Because that word, with them saying it, can get us killed. Because even with us saying it, it's not empowering. Can't men be just friends? Why they got to be my... Can't women be just friends? Why we got to be... Why we got to be that? That's what we need to get back to if we want to live. At first, black women were dying in the millions in hospitals giving birth. Because, of course, the nurses, the doctors were all trained, especially the doctors, were trained that we don't feel pain, that we don't hurt. That was in the medical books, people. In the medical books. Bottom line, that we aren't human. And that is the way they treated us. You would go to a nice, fancy hospital and think that you're going to be treated right. And you lay there and die. They let you bleed out, bleed to death. If you're not fighting for yourself or got family members to fight for you, they won't. They will not fight for your life. They will just let you die. Because they don't see your life as worth living. They don't even see you as human. And that goal has been going on for years. And we think because we get a good job and that we're making good money, that they're going to treat you different. Honey, if Oprah went to Switzerland, wherever she was at, and they wouldn't even let her buy a purse, she could have bought the whole store. Think about it. But the people that can make us feel significant, those people are us. We are the ones giving birth to these boys who turn into men that continually disrespect us. Why would a man kill his own sister? Why would a man kill a woman that he say he loves? Why would a man kill a woman that has his children? And even why would a man kill himself? Because you had a lot of that going on too. We need to sit down and find solutions for this. You found all these other solutions for weight loss. You found other solutions for your eyelashes, to get longer eyelashes. You found all these topical solutions to fix things. You found all these surgeries to fix the way you look. But what has that done? It hasn't saved any lives. We need to go back to being a village, like in the 40s and 60s, when we had no choice but to be a village, because they clustered us all together. Just to think of how we got here and what we need to do to get out of here. You guys aware that our wealth as black people will go to zero by 2053? 2053, we are slated to be broke, worth $0, because there's a plan in place to get us there. Don't you think that all the rap songs that's telling us to kill ourselves, and the drill music that they pay to be played on the radio, they pay to be sold and have concerts? It costs a lot of money to give a concert. And just imagine someone on stage giving a concert, doing drill music, telling everybody to shoot, bang, bang. You see boys walking down the street, shoot him up, shoot him up. Okay? And think 5 black women per day in 2020 died, mostly by gunfire. 75% of them died by gunfire. Other 25% by someone's hands. Okay? What are we going to do about that? By 2053, it might not be any women left. And I think that's the plan. Don't be the ones to help it get carried out. We have to do something. And that something will be the start in your house. If you know your son comes home with a pair of shoes that you didn't buy, or you couldn't afford to buy, you need to find out where those shoes. If your child is under 18, I think we should start being held accountable for that and be mothers again. I know we can't control what they do while they're at school, but once they get out of school, you need to figure something out, moms. Instead of your child being at home on house arrest, your child needs to be at home doing schoolwork, at home reading. I don't care if your child at home playing video games, but if you have a home for your child, that's where your child needs to be. We need to go out here and be proactive, because what has happened now is killing us. We're raising black men to kill us. We are raising them to be disrespectful. I'm not saying that a woman should be able to walk out of our house buck naked and a man not touch her. So we need to retrain the way their brain thinks. It's okay to get aroused. It's okay to get excited when you see a sexy woman, but it's not okay to rape her. It's not. And television, the media has put that out there that that's okay. You be like, where they say that at? They say that in just about every doggone rap video you hear. So all of it is to brainwash our community. You don't see that in any other community. How many country songs you hear about killing people and shooting them? How many classical music songs do you hear that in? Let me know. How many even jazz do you hear that in? Okay? Only place you hear that in the rap music all the kids are listening to. Yeah, we all dance to it because it has a good beat. But listening to the words, Sometimes we have to step back and listen and see what the words are saying. Because a lot of these kids who are uneducated don't have fathers. The mother's probably ever there, or she doesn't even care because she's so busy running behind another man trying to get her a boyfriend, or she's on drugs, on alcohol, running behind that, or she's so busy hanging out with her girls. She doesn't have time for her young man that's at home. And when you don't have time for that young man that's at home, when he gets older, he's not going to have time for his woman either. He's not going to respect her because he doesn't respect you. Just remember, however that young boy treats his mother is the same way he's going to treat that young lady. So you can not, it's hard to raise a man. It's so much better if you could, and it's so hard to trust other people. So what do? We need to have a discussion about what we need to do. There are men out there that are real men that can help us. There are real men out there that can mentor our young men. I don't care if it's just one. He can mentor 20. One good black man can mentor 20 lost boys. We have to get together and find out a way to do this. This is serious, ladies. This is not a joke. This isn't a reality show. We're not going to sit, argue with each other, and fight. We're going to sit, talk to each other, and figure this out. Because we have to. Our lives depend on this. You don't hear much from the Ku Klux Klan marching. You don't hear too much because we're doing it all ourselves. We're taking care of everything in every order that they ever put forth in any book or any meeting. We're doing it ourselves. And how are we going to stop this? How are we going to stop this? The young lady, Shanquella, that was right out of a reality show, except she died. They're always fighting. Come on, let's fight. No, Why? I remember my first fight was with like 20 boys. I didn't want to fight, but I was told when I got home I was going to whoop it if I didn't fight. Wasn't aware that I was fighting 20 boys, but really it was one, but all the rest of them were kicking me. And because I lived through that, it didn't make me stronger. You know what made me stronger? When the main boy that I was fighting found out he was my cousin, and he apologized to me. The fight, me winning the fight, didn't make me feel any better. Didn't make me feel any stronger. I'm quite sure the girl who killed Shanquella didn't feel any stronger after she beat her to death. That's not what's going to make you feel better. But him apologizing to me, it did. Because he was truly sorry. Now, I didn't apologize because it wasn't my fault. I didn't want to fight. So no, I didn't apologize. Why? It's like somebody coming along killing somebody who I love very much. I'm not apologizing or I'm not forgiving you for it. Especially if it's something I can't fix. Well, he and I lived through that. He and I were able to fix that. So I'm telling you guys, if you get into one fight with somebody and you both live through it, fix it. Because if someone dies, there's no fixing it. There's no bringing that person back. There's no feeling good about it. It's just not going to happen. So I say, try not to get in the fight in the first place. But if you do, fix it. Because that's what our community has not done. We just keep falling apart, keep hurting each other, keep tearing each other down. We need to get together and make a plan to build each other up. Because 2053, our kids won't have anything. And the way we're going right now with brothers killing sisters, we won't have anybody. Let's work on this.